A plum tree was planted as a seed. It was planted as a seed, very tiny. Its height was measured each year. The data was recorded on the scatter plot. A line of best fit was drawn. Select the answer that represents the slope. Let's first focus on the slope. Here's our slope right there. That's our slope. And what does our slope typically represent? It represents some sort of rise. This is a rise. It's rising. And then there's also the run, the rise over the run. What's the rise? Well, the rise in this case is the height that is growing up. And what's the run? The run represents time or age. So as time goes on, what happens is that the tree continues to grow. So the slope represents the rate of change, And what's changing? Two things. The tree height changes. It's growing taller over what? Over time. So these are the two ideas that are changing, and that's why it's called a rate. Let's go back to our question. The question is this: select the answer that represents the slope. The slope represents the rate of change, comparing the height over time. Let's read each of these responses. The predicted rate of growth in height per year. Well, that's it. These other ones would not work because this is not the slope, the height of the tree when it was planted. That's only one direction. The total feet grown overall since being planted. No. And the height of the plum tree when it started producing fruit. Absolutely not. So our answer is A.